Hi, this is Jason Cisneros, and I'm the chairman and founder of Anton Jae Global. We're a world-class business acceleration consulting company, and I'm here to introduce to you the 12-week program called Growth, Mastering Your Business G-Spot. It's a funny name, I know, but it's exactly what we're searching for as business owners. We're trying to find the G-spot of our business, that spot that creates money, time, and control over our business. This is a 12-week comprehensive business acceleration training program built specifically for serious business owners that are investing already in growth strategies for your company. Look, the truly honest will admit in your times of seclusion that we feel overwhelmed and sometimes even incompetent. The problem is that we're really looking for freedom, not freedom from working hard, but freedom of choice. Our true enemy is confusion, our lack of clarity on exactly what to do and when. We assume that you already know what you're doing as a profession very well, but lack the how to do it in a way that produces the outcome that you really want. As business owners, we're in a unique position, one that leads our employees, our customers, our family, and our community to think that we have all the right answers. That certainty that we project doesn't always match our internal feeling of competence, which ultimately makes us feel alone. We've all spent the time, the money, the travel, time away from our family, gone to the seminars, hired the consultants that are supposed to know better than us. And we end up with myopic approaches that we don't know how to tie into our current business strategy. None of that stuff has worked. We've been you. After being the apprentice to giants, researching, investing, trial and error over many years, a duplicatable sequencing of proper skills and tools revealed itself. We applied this mastery in our own companies and with thousands of clients just like you with consistent results. So what does this 12-week wonder program consist of? I'm going to give you a brief overview of the 12 weeks and the content in it so that you can make a good decision about whether you need to act on this right now or instantaneously. Week 1 is all about priming and psychology. It's about benchmarking and about identifying outcomes. The principles that we're going to cover are being raw and real. The idea of incremental progress in your organization. We're going to give you specific time and money resource strategies, and we're going to identify the gaps. We're also going to go over the numbers, which is the language that your business is speaking to you in. For the first time in your business, you're going to end up with a defined execution plan, complete and total unemotional clarity. We're going to teach you the value of falling in love again with your customer's outcome, with your employee's outcome, and not falling in love with your own product. Week 1 sets the table for the entire program. And we've been told multiple times that just session 1 by itself is worth all the money. Week 2, we're going to go into a process called Moneyball for Business. It's all about interconnectedness, incremental progress, accountability, implementing a rhythm of accountability and sequencing. We get into the fundamentals of gamification of your business with a process called WIFM, What's in it for me? This draws your employees and makes it about a game for them instead of us forcing and pulling them to do things that they don't really want to do. This one's magic. Moneyball for Business is about becoming a lethal, strategic tactician, using data, feedback, and culture to supercharge your business. You'll find out that leading in business is much like being a great parent or being a leader in the military. Structure and discipline are essential. Each week builds on itself, and in week 3, it's absolutely no difference. What every business owner is looking to do is to build a predictable and sustainable stream of income. And in week 3, we get into that. You're given a questionnaire that we've given to our $1 million clients, and you're going to start to get clear on the things that you're missing in your business and the things that you need to add in. If you've ever gone to a seminar or read a book and you've thought man, I got a lot of great value out of this, but I don't know how to implement it into my business. Week 3, it teaches you how to take the information that you already know, the information that you've already learned in week 1 and 2, and to start to execute, start to implement those into your business, make them actionable and sustainable for long-term progress in your business. We teach you how to attack the problems in your business, not the people. That damages culture, and we all know it. We teach that the drama in your business, if it's high, the profits end up being low. We teach you to be cool and calm, much like an airline pilot would be in a crisis. We teach you to answer the question of why is each and every person that works for you working for you currently. We talk about how to use a P&L to your advantage. As opposed to looking backwards 45 days, we teach you then to roll that over into something called a 13-week rolling cash flow, which starts to project and give you knowledge about where you are tomorrow instead of where you were yesterday. It's much like driving a car with a rear view mirror as opposed to looking out a big, clear front window so that you can see exactly where you're going and exactly where you are in the moment. We've been told in week 3 that knowledge begins to eliminate fear, that the knowledge that's gained in this process already by the end of week 3, that you get clarity and that fear starts to dissipate, and what shows up is competence, and you're able to execute on a much higher level already. Week 4, we really get rolling. We talk about the 3 personalities in business so that you can identify who you are in your business and the people that work for you, what their strengths and weaknesses are, so you can begin to align those with your ultimate outcome. We go in depth into the 4 pillars of growth. Anybody trying to strategically grow their business, you must have a strategy in the areas of finance, of sales and marketing, in culture, and in operations. We teach you how to implement those and intertwine them together so that they're working together to produce the outcome that you see for your business. Every one of us has had a flash of genius sometime in our life. I teach in this week the S3 core of understanding. It came to me at 3 o'clock in the morning one day after years and years and years of thinking about how to look at business from a 30,000-foot view so that I could see all the moving parts and pieces in one place. I'm going to give that to you this week. In week 5, we cover 2 very important principles. One's called commander's intent, and the other one is the 3 premises. The 3 premises involves the process of not just writing a vision or mission statement for your business. These are things that get written out by the owner or by somebody or a group of people in your business that ends up going on in a plaque or up on the wall somewhere and then never revisited or having any impact on the day-to-day of your business. The 3 premises gets very crystal clear so that everybody that comes into your company, some in now or in the future or in the past, you re-onboard people with these 3 premises and they know exactly what your company stands for, what you're doing, and what the outcome is for your customers and your clients. In week 6, we go through a process called the business model canvas process. And we get, for the first time in a lot of companies, we've dealt with companies that are 25, 50 years old that break back down into this one principle so that we can have clarity on exactly what the product line is that we offer, the clear messaging to our customers so that they understand exactly what it is that we offer. No more guessing. We identify our target market. We get clear on our pricing. We get clear on our costs. We get clear on the absolute tools that we need to be successful in our business. Week 6 is killer. Week 7 is a favorite of mine because no matter where I go, what businesses I look at, whether I'm purchasing them, looking to purchase them, or we're doing consulting for them, here is one major area of confusion, and it's called your org chart. We go in depth. After years of studying some of the most successful companies in the world, we came up with one that almost all of them employ across the board. We came up with the similarities of all the most successful companies in the world that you can apply to your business starting today, whether you are a solopreneur or whether you've got 10 employees or whether you've got 5,000 employees. I promise you, org chart session will change your business. In week 8, we get into a process called GBD. This is something that I employed in my own life that has changed it on a personal and professional level. The second process is called moving the middle. Moving the middle is much like top grading. But we've all read the books. We can all read the books. We can all Google what top grading is. But how do you change your own culture? How can you take the middle performers and have them move up the chain to becoming more like your top performers? How do we flush out those bottom performers that are dragging us down, costing us money, costing us time, and costing us the hard-earned reputation with our clients? We're going to show you how. In week 9, we start to break down this process. We've all been told that given a long enough lever, we can move the world. We give you the 5 levers to be able to move your bottom line, your top line, the money that's in your bank account. We give you those 5 levers in a clear, concise, executable plan so that you might understand your business better than you ever have. Week 10 is all about culture. And we've read the culture books. We've seen those companies that are out there that everybody holds up with great cultures. What we've done is we've dug into the greatest cultures that exist, and we've pulled out some duplicatable things that all of them employ in one session. This one is the most powerful session that you're going to get anywhere on how to build your culture. We dive into building a culture on purpose, and we also roll out the idea of an employee satisfaction score. Week number 11, there's something called gamification of business. There's old school business, and then the business that is reactive, quickly reactive to the marketplace that we find ourselves in. The one that has technology changing things seemingly overnight. In session 11, I give away the actual math and strategy behind gamifying your business, making this a good place to work, making it fun, turning it into a game. So many employees and ourselves, we don't want to go to work and have it just be a job. We're dealing with millennials. We're dealing with a marketplace that has very low unemployment rate. We need to build a culture that people want to work at. And if you can tie that extra outcome to your finances, you're going to be much better off. The gamification of your business is everything. Session 11 is the proprietary algorithm. You will find this nowhere else in the marketplace. Everyone says session 11 was worth all the money times 10. Week number 12 is where we tie everything together. A lot of the concepts and the ideas and the fortune cookies that we all learn in the business books and the seminars that we've gone to, they all exist. The problem and the challenge is in the sequencing. You're already, if you've been in business for longer than a year, you're already doing a lot of the right things. What session 12 does, and this entire program has been doing along the way, is taking that knowledge and properly sequencing it in exactly the right steps for you to build that company of your dreams. But don't take my word for it. Listen to the following testimonials of actual clients that have gone through this program and are now executing these strategies in their own business. Listen to their success. Listen to the time that they're getting back, the control they have over their business, and the freedom that they now have to enjoy the hard work that they do each and every day.
As a former corporate executive and CEO and currently business owner, I've invested in multiple programs over the years to help me learn and grow and to get better. I've recently completed a 12-part series entitled Business Growth by Anton Jae, and it is phenomenal. What Jason and Joe have been able to put together includes all of the parts and all of the pieces of every program I've been through, as well as what I've learned in the trenches over the years. They put it together in such a fashion that it's integrated, it's easy to learn, easy to implement, and the sequencing is the best that I've ever seen. I'm telling everyone I know that they must invest in this program.
Hi everyone, my name is Lauren Michaels Harris, and I am a coach of other leaders. I've built many events, mainly in the area of service to inner city youth. I myself was an orphan. I survived over 22 homes before reaching adulthood. Now, more recently, I've created a worldwide influencer competition. It's a reality television show and also a travel experience. I'm primarily, I would say, an artist who loves what I do, and prior to my 12-week experience, and it was an experience, the Anton Jae growth course, I had a horrible time trying to keep on top or remain on top of all my great ideas. They're passion-filled, and that allows them to get out of control. all the time. What this course has done for me, it has been the greatest investment of my adult life, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I learned how to properly sequence the activities I knew needed to be done, and I learned how to build a team that needed to be built. I now have a structure and an accountability system, which is so very important. It allows me to stack my activities and to optimize the profits as well as the outcomes from each and everything I do. I highly recommend this course. I highly recommend Anton Jae. And to those of you who know the right answers, that they're not easy, but you know that you need them, that they're necessary, if our visions are ever to come true, well then this is the place for you. This is definitely the course for you.
Hi, my name is Laura. I'm a nurse practitioner and a business owner. 6 years ago, when I opened my practice, I knew exactly why I went into business. It was to take care of patients and to have more time with my family. However, with the complexities of the back office and to know when to do things and how to do things to make them measurable and predictable, I had no idea, and I knew that there had to be something more out there. For 6 years, I searched, and it wasn't until I found the Anton Jae Growth course and completing it that I feel absolutely confident and competent in what I'm doing. I'm able to properly sequence. I know exactly when to hire and when to fire and when to bring on the people who can complement my weaknesses.
Now that you've heard from a few of our clients that took action and took control over their life, added millions of dollars to their bottom line, and regained that freedom that they were looking for, I want to close on a personal note. This is a course that would have saved me millions of dollars. Would have saved me from a near mental breakdown, a divorce, wandering aimlessly for years after my bankruptcy, having lost my identity and my worth. This isn't just another bullshit course. This is the answer to your prayers, the blueprint you've been seeking, and the key to your success. We built a product that I'm proud to put my name and my reputation behind. A product that makes a real difference. Here's how you make the difference in your own life. Sign up on the link today. Get started immediately. And welcome to the Anton Jae Global family.